Welcome to another video. I'm going to be giving my reaction to the new blueprint exchange, which we're going to have for about the next month. So let's get right to it. I will say this has not been as good as the last one. The last blueprint exchange was awesome, but they're giving us some landmark specializations, which is what I like. So the first one is going to be a statue, and it's going to be Colossus of Rhodes. Now, I like the boost. At a 20 by 14 area, 70% boost, that's really good. Heck, that will boost your population by so much. At 2,000 blueprints, you could probably work hard to get that. So it would be a pretty good boost. However, I think the statue itself looks kind of ugly. I don't really like it. There's questions on how tall it's going to be. Is it going to be like really tall, or it's probably just going to look dumb, right? And I just really don't like it. You could see in the picture that the statue's standing on water. So I don't know if you can put this on water. If you can, that would be a very cool addition to have it on water. Now, the next specialization is going to be the Sphinx of SimCity, and I love this one because this was so clever. As you could see, if you guys know what the Sphinx is, it's a landmark in Egypt, and they put Dr. Vu's head on the Sphinx. They did. So it's SimCity's own version of a famous landmark, which I find really cool. I mean, it's really cool how they have a famous landmark and they adapt it and brand it exclusively SimCity. It's very clever. They have Dr. Vu's head on it. It would be cool if it gave Vu items or something. They didn't do that, but they should have done something like that because that would have been amazing. I mean, it's okay. Let's talk about the boost. At a 10 by 12 area, a 40% boost, it's not much. The area, I don't think it's going to be that. It's just okay. It's not going to take up too much space, I believe. But, the specialization, you're not going to get much of a boost. A 40%, but a 10 by 12 area, that's just not going to be enough, probably. But again, I love what they did. It would go good with desert regions, Sunny Isles regions. It would go good with kind of a desert theme, of course, because it is in the desert. All we need now is the pyramids of Giza. If we can get that, then that would be amazing. So then we got Sim Island statue, and if you know, these are the famous statues from Easter Island in the Pacific. And these, they're not good right now. I mean, I like the idea of giving famous landmarks, I don't remember, I've talked about this in past videos about the new landmarks, talking about we need stuff like the Burj Khalifa, Grand Canyon, all that. And I want to see these in the permanent landmark category specializations. When you make these limited time, it's kind of hard for some people to get them. And I know with blueprints, it might be at least very difficult for you to get all of these specializations because that will cost you 4,500 blueprints. So you're going to have to pick and choose. Sim Island statue, I would avoid, but then again, the others are a little too expensive. Sphinx of SimCity, Colossus of Rhodes, they're all a little pricey. This design challenge, I don't really like it. They could have done better. There's nothing good that was cheap. For example, the last design challenge, we had the Buckingham Palace, 16 by 16 area, 40% boost. That only cost 1,000 blueprints. And now we get everything is just so expensive. So we need it cheaper. And unfortunately, this is going to last for the next month. So we're going to be stuck where we're not going to have as much motivation to do design challenges because we are stuck with bad rewards for the next month. So, I hope this ends because let's get to whatever days we got left because I don't like this exchange. I just don't because there's not good rewards. I mean, you look at an 8 by 8 boost. Why even make a specialization that's 8 by 8? That's nothing. And at 20%, this little... And you know what? It actually looks like it's going to take up some space. This little Sim Island statue, it's going to give you only a 20% boost. That little boost? Why even add it? Why? And at 1,000 blueprints, that's actually kind of expensive. And for that price, why would you want to buy that? It's for those of you that are a low level, this could be good. But I'm saying for those of you that at least have a significant high population, this is not going to give you much. This is probably just going to be a nuisance. And if you get this, you're probably just going to end up putting it in storage. So I feel like they could have done better. I mean, the concept's pretty cool, but it's probably going to be very tiny. It's not going to be the giant, heads as at the real Easter Island. But yeah, that's That's really ridiculous. It's going to be very tiny. It's going to be a microscopic version of that. And then they're going to give us, free platinum keys, which I find very good. I mean, I think that's well needed, free platinum keys and then free golden keys, so we can easily get some keys. The platinum key is going to be a little more expensive, and I get that, they're harder to get, but at 600, I mean, free platinum keys, if those of us that are really, like, real competitors in Mayor's Pass, Contest of Mayors, that we could get that pretty easily. I mean, I don't know if it's worth saving 600 blueprints. And then you're going to get area expansion items, beach items, mountain items. Let's just say this is going to take its toll on your storage, storing this stuff, but you're only going to get 2 each, but this could be helpful for a lot of people. Again, it's cheap. The area expansion items at 150, I like that because you can easily expand. Those are hard to get, so the fact that that is so cheap, I think that is amazing, and that is a good addition, the price of those, because a lot of these prices are expensive, especially for this event. And then you have one of the cheapest, I believe the cheapest in this exchange is the 5,000 simoleons at 50 blueprints. 50 blueprints, anyone can get it. You can submit a bad design. As long as you meet the requirements, you can easily get 50 blueprints. 5,000 simoleons, it's not worth it. I mean, you get a lot in taxes if you're a high-level player. And if you're not a high-level player, then you probably don't have enough specializations to even seriously compete in design challenges. Simoleons, they're just not that good. So then you got 50 simcash. Now, that's a lot. It's not like 30, like they will do an event or side passes. So 50 is a lot. At 200, blueprints, that's not bad. I'm not going to say, it's pretty cheap. I would say it's cheap. That's a pretty good deal. I honestly would get that. If you're going to compete in design challenges, because I know even if you don't care about the rewards, you're going to do it. I mean, there's those of us that literally play just for the design challenges because it allows us to express our creativity in designing. It's essentially what makes the game artistic. It's one of the biggest additions they've had in a long time. Then you're going to get 100 simcash, but you will have to be in the silver league. I want you to remember that. Though 50 simcash is the last one that everyone can get. If you're in the bronze league. If you get to the silver league, you have to get to the silver league to get the 100 simcash and the 5,000 war simoleons. I like the war simoleons, and a matter of fact, the last exchange I got the simoleons. Simoleons are, for those of us that are not really, really good at war, for those of us that maybe don't have enough war items, 5,000 simoleons at that price is really good. Then we can actually stock up on war items because we can go to the war shop, buy war items. It's going to all work. And then you have to reach the gold league to get these last 2 items. You're going to get 200 simcash. Unfortunately, I do not have the information on how many points you need for that because I am not in the gold league yet. But if you're in the gold league, it should tell you anyways. And then you're going to get 5 storage items each, which is a lot, which can expand your storage. Very good, especially for those of you that play in the gold league. So overall, again, we got free specializations, the Colossus of Rhodes, the SimCity Sphinx, is it called, I believe? The Sphinx of SimCity, and the Sim Island statue. I want to say 3 things. Colossus of Rhodes, good boost, ugly statue. Sphinx of, and I'm concerned about the dimensions of it. How tall is it? How big is it? Etc. Sphinx of SimCity, I like clever that they put Dr. Vu's head on there. I like the design. Boost-wise, it's bad price-wise too. Sim Island statue, it's going to be small. It's just going to look sad, and if you get this, you're probably going to end up putting it in storage real fast. It's just going to be in your way. It's not going to give you any significant boost. But I want to thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate all your support. I couldn't do this without you, the viewers who are watching. So I appreciate if you subscribe because you will never miss content. You will always have my content. If you put subscribe and notifications on, when you go to notifications on YouTube homepage, you will be able to see my videos. Also, please look in the description because I have important links to Twitter and Discord. By the way, nobody has joined my Discord, so if you want to be the first to join, if this thing ever goes big, I'll remember maybe. So, go and join. Go join Twitter, Discord, whatever, because you can find me all other places. It's more, if you're just watching on YouTube, you're probably missing out. I also want to thank you because I know now I post my videos on Twitter, so also those of you that are watching on Twitter, I appreciate if you go to my YouTube where you can find links for the Discord and all that, but I thank you so much.